Hi, my name is Andy, and I'm the founder of Aviron. Aviron is a connected rowing machine that is built on a fitness entertainment platform. That means you can watch your favorite shows as you row, race against community members, or explore scenic destinations around the world, and so much more. But what makes Aviron truly special is that we use the science behind what makes games fun to drive motivation and to create an experience that some would say is even addictive. For example, we've created a progression system that rewards you for working out by allowing you to unlock new levels, backgrounds, avatars, and more. Now, traditionally, workouts have always been about the end result. How do you feel at the end of your workout? How many calories did you burn at the end of your workout? But at Aviron, we're focused on the workout itself. Because if you can make that journey fun and exciting, you're gonna work out more often and with greater intensity, and that's gonna allow you to reach your fitness goals faster. Now, I've always found it challenging to motivate myself to work out, and the traditional class-based experience never really resonated with me, and that's exactly why I started Aviron. Now, along with thousands of other community members, I'm excited to get on the rower and work out each and every day. Now, I'm very excited to introduce to you the flagship Aviron Strong Rower. Now, I truly believe this is one of the best rowers on the market, and it certainly is the most comfortable rower ever designed. And I'm gonna show you exactly why. So this rower is designed with a dual air and magnetic resistance system. The air is what really makes the rower feel realistic, like you're rowing on the water. And the magnetic resistance is what changes it from a cardio machine to a cardio and strength training machine, because it adds up to 100 pounds of resistance. Now, the resistance can automatically be controlled directly from our software, from the buttons here on the touchscreen, or our optional quick adjust resistance remote, which is located directly on the handle. Now, you'll notice our rower also uses a nylon belt instead of a traditional chain. And what that does is it creates a very smooth rowing experience. It's also very quiet at only about 60 decibels, which is around talking volume, and there's no maintenance required at all. Now, you'll also notice on the left and right side that we have gills, and this is where the fan blades are held. Now, the fan blades actually produce a really nice breeze, so as you're rowing, you get a little bit of a cooling effect as well. And right in the center of the rower is where you'll notice we have our phone holder, so it's conveniently located directly in front of you, so you won't miss any notifications or any calls. So now let me explain why the Aviron rower is the most comfortable and ergonomic rower ever designed. So the first thing you'll notice is that the handlebar is quite wide. It's actually 19 inches wide, which is wider than most handlebars. And that's to accommodate people with very narrow shoulders or even very wide shoulders. Now, the handlebar also rotates forward and backwards. And that's great because it encourages proper rowing technique by ensuring that your wrist is always in a neutral position. Now, further along from the handlebars, we're gonna go down to the foot carriage. So this is a foot carriage that allows you to adjust for different feet sizes, like most rowing machines. But what makes it really special is a patented design that allows you to adjust the distance between your feet. So if you have very narrow hips, you can actually adjust the foot carriage so that your feet are very close together by rotating this handle on the right side. Or if you have very wide hips or you have a little bit of a gut, you can actually rotate this and expand the distance between your feet. Now, most rowing machines have foot placements that are extremely close together. And that's because being close together allows you to generate more power. But for a lot of people, it creates for a very uncomfortable rowing experience. And you also notice that we have optional Velcro straps, which make it really easy to get on and off the rower. Now, the Aviron seat is designed for comfort because it is a little bit wider than traditional seats. It also has a slight angle to it, and that's the same with the rail. It's actually angled forward, which further promotes proper ergonomics. Now, the seat's actually positioned about 20 inches off the ground, which is much higher than traditional seats, which are very low to the ground. And the reason for that is it makes it very easy to get on and off, so you don't have to crouch very low. You're just sitting on a seat. So if you have bad knees or you're just really tired, it's just gonna be much more comfortable getting on and off the rower. Now, even though the seat is quite high, you notice that the rail is quite low at about 10 inches, so you don't actually have to swing your leg over a very high rail to get on and off the rower. Now, the rail is quite long, which allows it to accommodate people up to 6'8" in height. But even though the rail is quite long, the actual total length of the rower is about 7 feet, so it's actually quite short. Now, the entire rower is built with high-strength steel and aluminum, and that's what allows it to have a very high weight capacity of over 507 pounds. Now, for space saving, you can actually store this rower vertically. So all you have to do is lift the rower from the back. It has 2 wheels at the front, which allow you to maneuver it around your home. And then you can actually store it upright. Because the rower is only 7 feet tall, it can pretty much fit in any room in your home. The rower is equipped with a 22-inch high-definition touchscreen. Now the screen has a power button at the top. It does have 2 volume controls on the right side here, which allow you to control the volume of the speakers, but it also is equipped with Bluetooth, so you can connect to your Bluetooth headphones as well. The Bluetooth can also be used to connect to your heart rate monitor. And there's also an output jack here at the bottom, which allows you to connect to external speakers as well. Now the front of the screen, you'll notice there's a back button here, which helps you control the software. There's a down and up button, which allow you to adjust the resistance. There is a camera and a microphone at the top, which allows you to take your profile picture or victory photo, among other features. And the screen is also equipped with Wi-Fi, so you can connect to your home Wi-Fi network. Or if you'd like, there is also an Ethernet port at the back, which allows you to connect to a physical internet connection. Now the screen also pivots up and down and can also swivel left and right. And that allows you to take your workouts on and off the rower. Now, just like our rower itself, the screen is made of just the best commercial grade components. And that's what allows it to be used in high use facilities like Nike's corporate headquarters, universities across the nation like Chico State, or even NFL teams like the Kansas City Chiefs. And just to show you as an example, the screen here is made with a tempered glass, so it's very, very durable. You could throw a basketball at it and nothing would happen to the rower. And that's the Aviron Strong Rower. So this is the Aviron Go rower. Now it is identical to the Aviron Strong rower. It has the same great dual air and magnetic resistance system, which goes up to 100 pounds of resistance, great for cardio and strength training. It has the same great handlebar. You can use all the same accessories, including the quick adjust resistance remote. It has our patented foot width adjustment, the same great seat height, and the same great low rail. But the main difference is that it has a console here that allows you to use your own tablet. So by attaching the tablet onto the console like this and downloading the Aviron software and then pairing it via Bluetooth, you get that same great experience. Now there are some features that make this console special. So it does have a USB-C port at the side, and that allows you to charge your tablet. It also has these buttons at the front here that allow you to adjust the resistance on your rower. And it still has that same great swivel design that allows you to take your workouts on and off the rower. And this is the Aviron Go. So this is the first screen you're gonna see when you power on your rower. Every family member in the house is gonna have their own little icon, and you can have an unlimited amount of profiles on the machine. So to log in, all you have to do is select on your profile picture. And then once you log in, you'll be faced with your main home screen. Now I know it looks a little intimidating because there's a lot going on, but I promise you it's very easy to navigate. At the top of the screen, you'll notice there's these buttons here, and that gives you quick access to key information that we found to keep our members motivated. So at the top right, you'll notice it has a calendar here from Thursday to Wednesday, because today's Wednesday for me. And it tells you which days of the week you've worked out. And on the left-hand side, how many week streaks of workouts I've been on, how close I am to accomplishing this month's monthly challenge, and other information as well. And that's really key to keeping you accountable and motivated. Below that are our most popular features, such as our group workout lobby and time machine, that I'll touch on shortly. And below that is all our categories of workouts. So we have a wide variety of workouts, and that's what really makes Aviron unique. Is you can play games, you can watch streaming services, you can do virtual rowing, and so much more. And at the very bottom of the screen, you'll notice we have our favorites, which are my favorite workouts, because we have over 1,000 individual different workout options. We have leaderboards, our home button, monthly challenges, friends, and on the right-hand side is where you can attach your heart rate monitor. We even have Spotify integration, and where you can control the volume. So the first workout that we're going to jump into is actually our Quickstart. So Quickstart is where you'll find all the key metrics, which are usually found on most rowers. And we have a description of them on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to press go, and it's going to open up metrics monitor, and I'm going to put some artificial rowing on right now so you can see all the metrics moving as I'm rowing. So my meters is increasing, I have my split time, I have watts on here, calories, strokes, even a heart rate monitor at the bottom right-hand corner, so you can pair any Bluetooth heart rate monitor. And the numbers at the bottom of the screen represent resistance. So to adjust my resistance, all I have to do is click on the number on the touch screen or using the 2 physical buttons on the screen as well. And that's automatically going to adjust the resistance, and up to 100 pounds resistive is level 16. So this is both a cardio and a strength training machine. And then once I'm done my workout, all I have to do is press the home button. It's going to ask me if I want to exit. I'm going to say yes, and it's going to show me my score details. So every one of my workouts is going to give me a score. It's going to say my score this time was 5 because I had 5 output. The last time I did this workout, I had a score of 3, my best score. And then for every minute you row, you'll earn 1 experience coin. So right now I didn't row for a minute, so I didn't earn 1. And I'll show you how you can use those experience coins a little bit later. And to the right of that, we have a high score board. Just like old school arcades where they have high scores, every workout has a high score board where I can filter it by the global leaderboard, or I can even filter it by my friends, so I can see how I rank in the metrics monitor just compared to my friends in the last 30 days. So a really good way to keep you motivated. So I'll press continue. It's going to take me to the workout summary. But instead of jumping into here, I'm actually going to jump back to the main page. I'm going to press this streak button up here, and it's going to give me a breakdown of my workout history. This is my all-time history. So I've done over 700 workouts on this profile. I've rowed over 23 hours in the last 7 days. Today is Wednesday, so I've worked out. And on my calendar view, I can see which days I've worked out. But on the left-hand side, you'll notice it says workouts. And this is where I can see individual metrics for my workouts. So the workout that I just completed right now is metrics monitors for 40 seconds. And I can see all the data for that workout. And on the right of it, there's graphs where I can actually adjust the values and play around and see my metrics for that specific workout. Now, one of my favorite features in this workout summary is being able to go to our comparison chart. So I click on comparison, it'll show me how well I did compared to a previous time period. So I'm going to say, I want to see my stats for the last 90 days. So it's going to show me my stats for the last 90 days and compare those stats to the previous 90 days. And this is a great way to see if you're improving, if you're getting better, if you're working out for longer. You can visually see it on a graph and through the numbers at the top of the screen as well. And then finally, on the left-hand side, there's an achievements button. This shows me all the achievements that I've earned on the Aviron rower. My most recent achievements are at the top, and I can actually scroll down here and see that there's a lot of other achievements, and it always shows me the next achievement that I can also earn. So far I've had over 45 achievements, and another great way to keep you accountable and keep you motivated to continue working out. And the last thing to show you is actually if you click on your profile picture at the bottom of the screen here, you actually see a list of all the friends that I've added to the rower. And any friend that's online working out right now, they'll have a little green icon at the top right. And that's great because I can see which friends are working out, and then I can invite them or they can invite me to a workout, and we can do group workouts, which I'll show you in a little bit. Now, everything I've shown you so far is available on the Aviron without a membership. And that's unique to our machine, and really no other connected fitness company does this. Because we at Aviron feel that there should be nothing that stops you from accomplishing your fitness goals. Even if you opt to not use the membership, you'll always have access to your workout history, to be able to use metrics monitor, adjust resistance, add friends, earn achievements, compare your workout history, and much, much more. So now, on this point forward, I'm going to jump to everything else you can do if you do have a membership, which is a lot. So the next category that we're going to jump into is one of my favorite categories, and it's called power play. Now, power play is a mixture of between doing interval training and playing a game. And it's really exciting and really motivating. So we're going to jump into power play by clicking into it. Now, within power play, there are hundreds of options, and some of the options range from a short of 5-minute workout all the way up to a 40-minute workout. They are in varying difficulty levels, and you can do them all with up to 3 people in real time or asynchronously. So one of my favorite levels is called Blue Streak because I favorited it up here. I'm going to click into Blue Streak. I'm going to select my difficulty level, let's say medium. And what's really exciting about Blue Streak or power play and a lot of our workouts is those experience coins that you earn. Every minute that you row, you earn a coin. You can use those to unlock new avatars or backgrounds or workouts and so much more. So for example, if I wanted to go to backgrounds, I can change my background and I can use one of these backgrounds here. So I've already unlocked all of them. There's a special edition right now called Spooky Town, which I'm going to select. And I'm gonna go to the next screen. And typically I press go to jump into my workout, but I can also go into a feature called Time Machine, which is one of my favorite features that's available across most of our workouts. And what Time Machine does is it allows me to work out against previous versions of myself or versions of my friends. So say, for example, if my partner had rowed this morning and we're sharing one machine, I can actually work out against them as if we were working out together at the same time. So these are all the power play options for Time Machine from myself or friends. And I'm going to scroll down until I see blue streak, which I know one of my friends did. There's a blue streak there, but there's also another blue streak here because that's at medium level by Aviron Queen. So her score was 4,680. I'm going to press go, and it's going to take me right into this power play. So the way this workout works is you have 5 lanes, and obviously my vehicle is this cool little spaceship that I selected. And the way it works is you want to move your vehicle into the lane that gives you the most points. So each lane right now gives you different points. So the middle lane is giving me these cool yellow points, which are worth 40 or 50 points. And you obviously want to avoid lanes that are red because they're negative points. And the way in which you adjust where you are or which lane you're in is by increasing or decreasing your speed. So if I go a little bit faster, I'll move to the left lane. And if I go a little slower, I'll move to the right lane. And so it's really fun because you're playing a game and you're trying to earn as many points. You're doing it with other people, sometimes in real time or with Time Machine mode here. But what you forget that you're doing is you're working out and you're doing an interval program that's getting you to go faster and slower and sprint, take breaks. So this is one of my favorite types of workouts. And then once you're done, just like before, we'll press the home button. It's going to take you back to the summary screen, or first the high score screen. So you can see how well you did compared to other people. And if I press continue, it's going to take me to that same workout summary screen again. So the next category, which is also a fan favorite, one of my favorites as well, a lot of these are my favorites, is streaming. So streaming allows you to watch your favorite content, regardless if it's a TV show or a movie. So we have Netflix here, we have Prime, Disney, Hulu, we have YouTube. And maybe by the time you watch this video, we'll probably already have HBO and Paramount on here as well. And at the bottom right hand corner, like I said, we also have Spotify, so you can be listening to your favorite podcast or your own music as you're playing different types of games. What I didn't mention earlier is during Power Play, we do have our own soundtrack and sound effects, which you can't hear because I'm doing this presentation, but you can hear it obviously through our speakers or through your Bluetooth headphones, or you can listen to your own track like with Spotify. And all your metrics as you're streaming will be saved to your workout history. You'll also earn your Aviron experience coins as well. So yeah, streaming, I'm not going to jump into it. We're going to hop over to the next category. So the next workout category we're going to jump into is games. Now games is really, really exciting. We have over a dozen, probably 24 games to select from. They're all very, very different. We have 2D action games, 3D games. Some games you can play by yourself, or some games require you to play up with 5 people in real time. So really, really, really exciting. One of my favorite games is, I'm going to scroll right back up to the top, is called Road Breaker. Now, Road Breaker is kind of like an old classic game. You're going to recognize it once we jump into it. It is a single player game. And once I jump into it, you'll notice there's a lot of different Road Breaker packs. And some of them I haven't unlocked yet. And that's one of the great things about the Aviron that keeps you motivated, is as you play more and you get better, you're rewarded with new packs that you can unlock, which is really, really exciting because they're all very different. They're all visually very, very beautiful. So there's lots of different packs here. I'm really excited about the Pharaoh ones, and we'll get to those hopefully sometime in the future. So I'm going to jump into Rise of the Empress. Rise of the Empress, I've already started playing this, so I'm just going to resume. And the way this game works is every time you pull on the handle, your paddle at the bottom will grow. And the harder you pull, or the higher your resistance, the wider your paddle will get. And you'll notice that I just hit one of these mystery blocks. So now it's a little bit crazy and there's a lot of balls flying everywhere. But it's really, really exciting. And then once the ball hits your paddle, it's going to shrink and the paddle is going to locate in that new location. So it's a really simple, intuitive game, really fun way to pass the time, and really visually stimulating as well. And every time, obviously, you hit one of these bricks, you're going to earn a point and you're trying to go for combos as well. So this Rise of the Impress, and with most of these packs, they have multiple stages. So this one is a 7-stage game. You have 10 lives, there's just 10 balls. And at the end of the 7th stage is actually a boss level that you have to kind of beat, which is really, really exciting as well. So we're gonna hop out back to this, right back to the main menu. But just like before, once I hop out, I'll have my high score board. I can see all the high scores. I can compare all the high scores or my high scores against all my friends. And then once again, we go back to our workout summary, and then we'll go back to our homepage. So like I said earlier, we have a ton of variety at Aviron. So we're gonna shift gears and go to a different category called Coach Programs, which is really like a class instructor. And it's really, really great for beginners. So we have a ton of different classes you can choose from helping you build strength to cardio, rowing 101 and 102 classes to help you get started if you're new to rowing. I'm gonna jump into one of my favorites, which is Intro to Rowing, where our trainer here, Austin, kind of goes through the basics of rowing technique. So say, for example, I'm on class number 3 here, which is how to row hard. It's a 21-minute class. It's easy. I'm going to jump right into it. On the left-hand side, it gives me a breakdown of that workout. So it's going to tell me exactly what's involved. And all I need to do is press go, and it's going to jump into that workout. So Austin is a great instructor. You can't hear the audio, but obviously he's going to coach you through this workout. And all your metrics are displayed at the bottom of the screen. So as soon as I start rowing, you can see my metrics. Once again, I can adjust my resistance by moving that up or down. And if I want to fast forward through this, I can actually also just fast forward to a different section here, maybe where Austin's already getting into the workout as well. So a lot of different options, especially if you're new and rowing, you're worried about rowing technique. Austin's a great coach. We have other coaches as well that will kind of coach you through the proper technique and get you started. Or if you want to mix things up and you do enjoy the class experience, we have a variety of classes as well. So once again, I'm going to press the home button and we're going to head back to the main menu. Now the next category is one of the most popular categories out there, and it's a great way to either warm up or cool down, or if you just want to really relax and row, and that's our virtual section. So a virtual section allows you to experience rowing in different parts of the world. You can row in the Philippines, you can row in Canada, in America, in Austria. We have a lot of different scenic rowing options, and if the options we have aren't enough for you, you can always go onto YouTube and search for other scenic rowing videos from around the world. So there's really endless variety of options. So I'm actually going to jump in here. Let's say I want to go to, one of my favorites is Coron Island in the Philippines. I'm actually going to press this lock button, which actually makes this workout private, because most of our workouts are multiplayer. I'll jump into that in a couple minutes. But I'm going to press go here. It's going to jump right into this workout. And as soon as I start rowing, the video is going to start to play, and it's going to move my boat forward. And the faster you row, the faster the video will play. So it's really interactive. It really responds to how you're rowing. If you're rowing slower, the video will play slower. If you row faster, the video will play faster. Now, once again, you can't hear the audio, but there are sounds of rowing which are really tranquil. You can hear the birds singing. And if you really want to make this experience super immersive, what you can also do is just hide your metrics by dragging down on the metrics bar. And I can even drag the clock out of the way at the top right. And now, if you have your headphones in and you're just rowing, it's a really, really nice, tranquil experience, which a great way to warm up or cool down or have a relaxing row. Now let's hop back out to the main menu. So the next category is a great category if you like having a personal trainer. So it's our guided workout section. I'm going to jump into it right here. Now, there are hundreds of guided workouts, just like there's hundreds of different options for all our workouts. Now there's a button at the top of the screen here where you actually filter by the type of workout that you're looking for. So say you only have 10 minutes, or if you want to do a strength training workout, you actually filter all of our workouts by different times or types or difficulty level as well. So I'm going to jump in and say I want to do a 10 to 20 minute workout and I want to focus on strength today. And one of my favorite options in the guided workouts is a full body circuit by Igor here. This workout is great because you can do it with up to 20 people in real time. And I promise you, some of the group workouts you get into with up to 20 people, it's really, really exciting, fun, and competitive. Keeps you really accountable and motivates you. I'm going to jump in and say, I want to do a medium workout. Now it's going to give you a breakdown of the workout on the left side. And so you'll notice this is truly a full body workout. And like I mentioned earlier, because we have up to 100 pounds of resistance, we can do both cardio and strength training. And this workout takes you on and off the rower. So we're not just engaging all the muscles that rowing engages, but we're getting off the rower and engaging 100% of your muscles by doing some squats, by doing push-ups, and so much more. Just like our other workouts, you can jump into this workout and do time machine and compete against versions of yourself when you did this workout in the past. But I'm just going to lock this workout and do it individually with just myself. So I'm going to press go here. And like I mentioned, this workout is like having a personal trainer because this workout is pre-programmed for you. It tells you exactly what to do. It automatically sets a resistance for you. And it guides you through a workout. It even shows you kind of like a diagram on the left-hand side of how to do the exercise. So I'll walk you through what you're seeing on the screen. But at the top, you'll see there's a little timeline. And in the middle of the screen is your action step. So it wants us to warm up by rowing. I think it was like 400 meters. And obviously we're counting down from there. And on the right-hand side, how much time left we have to complete this exercise. So you'll see the progress bar filling up in the middle, resistance set to level 5. And at the bottom, every stroke we take, we're getting points. So we want to earn as many points as possible. And then you also have all your metrics at the bottom. Now I'm just going to skip past this warm-up by double tapping on the middle of the screen. And it's going to switch over to the next exercise. So it said I did bad because I didn't finish the exercise. So you actually get scored as well for every exercise you do. So the next exercise is a back row. So it's going to set the resistance to really, really high, up to 100 pounds of resistance. And it wants me to engage just my back muscles. So you notice on the left-hand side, the diagram or the little picture is not showing any movement of the legs. And you also notice that it says slow down your movements and flashing red because it's like having a personal trainer coach you through this workout. So if you're not doing it with proper technique, you're going too fast or you're going too slow, it's going to guide you through that workout so that you complete the workout properly, safely, and you're getting as much of the benefits as possible. And you'll notice once I finish this, I probably won't get 3 stars because I went a little fast, but I still did a good job and I got a bunch of points for it as well. So I'm going to hop out of this workout and I'm going to show you the next category. Now, for those of you who are really competitive, the next 2 categories are for you. So we have competition. Competition's great because it allows you to race against the best versions of yourself or against our community members. So we have head-to-head races, we have Grand Prix, we even have options where you can set your own, routine. So say under my routine, I wanted to do, a 2,000 meter race, you can actually do a 2,000 meter set race. What I want to show you today is the option called Grand Prix. A Grand Prix is a 10-person race, and there's a lot of different options. So you can do a 2-minute sprint, so really intense race, or you can do a 20-minute cardiovascular race. Let's say we want to do a 2-minute race. I can click on 2 minutes, and I can press go, and it's going to pair me up against an AI system that's designed to push me to my limits. But I'm feeling like I want to race someone in time machine. I'm going to go to time machine mode here, and it's going to show me all my friends that have done time machine. So let's say I wanted to race against Turtle, who did this on October 8th, got a score of 26. It's a 2-minute race. I'm going to press go, and it's going to take me to a one-on-one race with Turtle. And just like previously, it's going to count down. I can set my resistance level, and as soon as I start pulling on the handlebar, now we're off to the races. and I'm racing, you'll see there's a leaderboard on the top left-hand side. What's really interesting about the 2-minute Grand Prix here, or any time machine, is if I do beat Turtle's score, it'll actually give them a notification and tell them, hey, Andy just beat your high score, another motivating reason to get back on and try to beat my high score. And then once you're done this workout, just like before, we're going to hop out early and take you back to the main menu. Now, for those of you who are super competitive or really want to test your skills, we have pros versus Joes. And that really allows you to compete against world-class athletes, Olympic rowers, Olympic boxers, Olympic sprinters, and so much more. So we have dozens of athletes to compete against, but I'm gonna go up to the top here and compete against Brienne, who is a NCAA rowing champion. It's a difficult race. It's only 2 minutes long, but I'm gonna jump right into it and I'm gonna press go. Now, what's amazing about this race is you're actually gonna see a video of Brienne once, or when she was rowing. So you feel like as if you're really rowing against her. It's going to set both rowing machines to level 6 resistance, so it's comparable. Now you can really see what it's like to compete against some world-class athletes. So obviously she's going to dust me here. So I'm going to jump out of this race before I make myself look like a fool. Now, being able to work out against past versions of yourself or your friends is an amazing feature. What if you want to work out with other people in real time? Well, we have something called Group Workout Lobby, which is one of my absolute favorite features. So it's this blue button right here, and we're going to jump into it. And within the group workout lobbies, where you can find live workouts happening at any time of the day. So because we have tens of thousands of members, there are always workouts that are going on that you could just jump right into and then work out with other people, which is really exciting and it's motivating. So you'll notice here, I clicked on the group workout lobby and there's a variety of workouts happening right now. We have a virtual row happening, we have some guided workouts, we even have some games. So one of my favorite games right now is Rows to Riches. So there's a Rows to Riches game right now. There's one member already in it, and it's on hard difficulty level. So Sarah, I think it's Sarah Miles Pro, and she's been doing this for 6 minutes and about 50 seconds. So if I want to jump in and play with Sarah, all I have to do is press the go button next to it. So we're going to jump into a real game with Sarah right now. So this is my boat right in the middle. And every time I pull on my handlebar, it's actually going to fire a cannon at one of these little boats that are, coming at us from the distance. So Sarah and I are actually a team. You'll notice her boat to my left. Obviously, I have a really beefed up boat because I've used my experience coins to unlock, a really special boat. And we're working together as a team to protect the treasure. So we have 5 lives, which you'll notice are at the top right-hand corner. And together, we're trying to protect the treasure. And every minute, you'll see that there's bigger and badder boats that are coming towards us. And it's just a really fun game to kind of play with other people. There is also a little bit of strategy involved. Essentially, you want the other person to do most of the work and do most of the damage, and then I'll try to come in at the last moment and do the final kill shot, and that's going to give me more points. So really, really fun game. Yeah, there's also abilities you can unlock. You can unlock new weapons. You can be able to fire with increased firepower. There's a lot to unpack in this game that we're not going to have a chance to do today in this video. So I'm going to hop out of this and let Sarah continue playing and wish her the best of luck. Now, we've gone over the group workout lobby and we talked about Time Machine. The only one we haven't talked about is structured programs. Now, structured programs are curated 2 to 12 week programs. So if you're someone who's looking for structure or who's starting out, this is a great place to start. They're curated programs that guide you through workouts. So they can be as short as 1 week. We have some programs that are up to 12 weeks long. So say, for example, the program that I'm interested in right now is our October challenge. There are new programs every single month. This is a 10-day program where you're working out 7 days a week to accomplish your October challenge. And there's already 167 members participating in it. So if I click into this program, I'll notice on the right-hand side, there's 2 people from my friends that are already participating. One of them has completed the program. And I can actually view the programs in here, but I'm just going to register first. And it's actually to show me a list of the different workouts that I have to do to complete this program. And it's also going to tell me when I need to do these workouts. So today's day 1, it wants me to do Riptide. So it's just a great way to get into working out or putting structure into your workout regimen if you're starting out or you need a little bit of help. So really love structured programs. Now the last 2 features of many features I didn't get to talk about today, but are super important, are our leaderboard and our monthly challenge. So the bottom here, you'll see there's a button called Leaderboard. And this is going to show you pretty much where you rank in our community. So in the division leaderboard, which are people that are the same age and gender as me, I've ranked 368 out of 799. Out of my friends, I'm ranked 21st. I can go to my friends. And then out of the global leaderboard, I'm ranked 2,588 out of thousands and thousands of members. So it's just a great way to keep you accountable. If you're competitive and you're trying to move your way up in the leaderboard, just a really great feature that our members truly love. And then the other feature here is next to the leaderboard button down here is our monthly challenge. So every month we have a new challenge, and every time you accomplish that challenge, you earn a new achievement and a badge that you can wear proudly. So there are 3 levels to each monthly challenge. The first one is bronze, which is this month is to work out 10 days in a row. You'll notice on the right-hand side, it shows me all my friends and where they are in terms of completing the monthly challenge. And on the left-hand side, it actually shows you my biggest streak. So how many months that I've accomplished the monthly challenge and my best streak, for example. So that wraps up the software portion of the presentation. Like I mentioned, we have thousands of different workout options and we are constantly adding more. So we're adding new content every 4 weeks and we have a huge update typically every 6 weeks. So there's an endless amount of options and you'll never get bored. I hope you enjoyed this comprehensive walkthrough where I've highlighted all the key features that really make Aviron one of the best rowers in the world. I encourage you to join our amazing Facebook and Discord community where you'll meet thousands of community members on their fitness journey. Don't be afraid to join in on conversations and ask questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you online.